Edo and senseis. Onegaishimasu. Would you bow us in, please?
Yes. Okay, welcome to our class. Today we start our class from all the way from Holland, and we thought it would be fun to start with a small game. So what we did, we brought some Aiki Jenga, and it would be fun if Anne pulls a block and I'll pull a block and see whatever message is written on it, and then we'll have to execute it all together. So the honor is yours. You can choose your block first.
I'm going for the tall one. So let's see what's on it. Well, it's in Dutch, but I will translate for you. So we have to do
together ab
30 times.
Yeah, so we're going to do some ab exercises 30 times together. So find a place where you can sit and change it. If you're together, you can hook the knees. Otherwise, you just do it without. And then 30 times. Let's go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
In Japanese, ich, ni, san, chi, go, ruk, sich, ach, go, chu. So that's 30. Good thing I've been practicing last week with 100. Now it's my turn to find a block.
I hope it falls.
Okay. Mine says show 8 ukemis. I hope you can do some ukemis at your space as well. So, yeah, let's do it. Let me remove.
If you can do the front row, very small one, that would be nice. If not, you do the back one. So if you can do small, you do this one. If not, you just do this one. How many times?
8.
Okay, so I will do the back one just in case if you don't have space.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So now it's your turn to pick one. Which one I'll have to execute.
Okay.
You should have made bigger blocks.
Yeah. Okay. So this one is about knowledge. So can you name 5 rules in Aikido?
Maybe you guys can think about it too. I'll give you a half a minute to think about 5 Aikido etiquettes, which you should apply when being in the dojo.
So things you are not allowed to do. For example, on the mat, I will give you one. Like nails have to be short. What else?
Okay. You had some time to think. So the nail clipping is one, but I don't count that as real. But for girls, it's wearing a t-shirt underneath their gi. That's 1. 2, if the girls have long hair or boys have long hair, tie it up in a knot. That's something. That's 2. Usually you don't wear the AirPods. That's 3. or a watch. That's 4. And let me see. Of course, you don't drink on the mat. You can drink off the mat, but not on the mat. So that's 5. And don't forget the shoes as well. You put them on the side. Okay, let me try to grab one. Usually it's less stressful.
I have smaller
than
hands,
when you do it.
so I'm an advantage.
Okay, so I pick one. Okay, so put on your gi backwards and then also tie it up on your back. So this is a funny one.
Okay.
So deze heeft een beetje voor mij staan. Dat is eigenlijk helemaal makkelijk. So yeah. So the crazy thing is I came up with this game myself. So okay, so one. No, I should start from the left.
Everything is backwards.
Yeah.
So also the belt.
And you guys are trying this as well, right? Not just me, right? Otherwise I look silly. So how do I look?
It's okay, right? It's
But I got it. Yeah.
I'll take one. Yeah. Yep. This is goed toch? Okay, this one is also one thing that you should know, and these are the moments when you bow. So 5 moments that you bow. It can be just a little bit before class, also during the class. So 5 moments. Just take a few seconds to think about them. When do you bow?
I know a few, but it's your turn, right?
It's my turn, but you know. So I would say before you enter the dojo, you will bow, and you do that standing way. So just before you enter, you bow, and then you can enter the dojo.
That's one.
If you want to go on the mat, you turn without the flip-flops, and then you also do the bowing standing or sitting, depends on what you're used to.
That's 2.
Then we are sitting in line, and we bow in to O-sensei and to each other.
That's 3. Or maybe 4.
We bow to each other when I want to practice with someone.
And that's 5. Maybe you know one more special occasion. It's when sensei is approaching you when you're doing a seminar and you're just doing your technique and sensei wants to explain something. Then you also go quickly and you go sit and let sensei do it. Or when he finishes, you bow and then you stand up. So that's
Some extras.
an extra bow. Okay, so it's my turn again. We zitten op pas 9.
Ja.
Okay. Okay, this is something we can also do together. It's make 20 tenkans. So it's time to get all back up on your feet.
But first, let's see what is the tenkan, because it has been a while.
Okay, even een boekjes gaan verplaatsen. So a good tenkan, probably you already know because you have been following all these Zoom classes, but just a quick recap. Posture is important. So you keep a big stance. Usually what we do is when you make a one step and a little foot. This way you're already in a bigger stance than regularly. Your front foot should be, of your front knee should be about 90 degrees. And then your hands are upward. Here, your back leg should be straight and your hips are towards your partner or straight forward. Yeah, once you do the tenkan, you turn your hips and your feet. Feet move first. 1, 2. It cannot be possible to make a tenkan when your foot is still front, because then you'll block your own movement. So here, hips are in front, hands are in front. First move your feet, then your body. Yeah.
So let's join. So now all together.
Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wait here for a moment. Check your stance again. You shouldn't be more upward. You should be in the same stance as you started. Also, the front knee should be a little bit bent. Yeah? Now we switch feet. So, one side, change feet. Here we go again. Feet. Knee. San. Chi. Go. Look. Switch. Match. Go. Ju. All right. So let's continue with the game.
It's getting exciting because it's which one? I hope I could ask you which one, but fortunately we don't. But I think this one should be good. Did you think? Or should I go a little bit more up? Maybe this one. Ooh. Then I try this one. It's shaky. Shaky.
It's because of the Tenkan, right?
I think so. Let's see. Ooh. So, who is the person on the picture? Who is the one who we're about into?
What's the name?
What's the name? Or at least, do you know who that person is?
Who is this person?
Very famous, of course, when you practice Aikido. So this is Morihei Ueshiba. That's the founder of Aikido. So if you were thinking about that answer, then it's correct.
Maybe 1 or 2 more, and then we'll continue to the class. Okay, let me try this hard one. Oh, it's not that hard.
Please let it fall. Let it fall.
Oh, this one is a nice one too. We started with the Tenkan, now it's the Irimi Tenkan. And we'll do this also together 20 times maybe, and you can quickly explain where to.
Okay, so we did the Tenkan, and now we're doing the Irimi Tenkan, which means we added 1 step. So this one we did before, and Ada already explained, the things that you have to look for. So that means good posture, but now we add the back foot, so the movement that go forward. So now we go 1, and then we turn the Tenkan. So you go 1 and turn this way. So step forward with your back foot. So this one is going forward, and then you make the same movement, the Tenkan. 1, forward, Tenkan, last one. Move forward, Tenkan. If you can do it, you can make a nice movement.
Let's make it a little bit more of a show. I'll move this way, you'll move this way. Okay, so each. Knee. San. Chi. Go. Look. Switch. Hatch. Ku. Ju. About this posture, we should do another 10, but let me just show you something we practice in the dojo with the kids in our dojo is a good kamae. A good kamae is very important also in this movement, because now what we are doing is quite easy, right? We are practicing the Irimi Tenkan in the air. But if she is doing a ski and I'm trying to move out of line, I have an opponent. So I have to move out of the direction in the line of attack. So I move out. If we put it here, if this is the line of attack, you can see it, right? Yeah, it's white line. When she is attacking, I need to move out of line. So my Tenkan, of Irimi Tenkan, is this way. It's about 1 arm's length. So again, so I'm not moving on the same line because then she will kick my butt or punch me in my back. So what I'll do is I'll move this way. 1, 2. You see? You never stay on the same line as your opponent. That being said, so when we practice together with the kids, we start always like the same, like we did before, but we add something extra. And then do. We push. So here, we try to push each other out of balance. So here, you'll notice right away if your Irimi Tenkan is solid or not. If you can practice it with your partner in the dojo or maybe a family member at home, you can try this. But for now, we'll focus one more time at the 10 Irimi Tenkans we did, but on Kamai. And okay, 10 more. The last 10. It's Ni, San, Shi, Go, Hook, Chik, Hach, Ku, Chu. Yeah, and check your hand posture. That's important because we are not capable of watching everybody, but that should something be that you can check yourself. And maybe we can do the last one.
The last one.
The last one.
Okay, hopefully it's not falling. And the last one, guys. I will try the difficult one. That's the other one. It's the last. You can see. It's a. Okay, so this is doing 10 Chikos. So 10 Chiko. And the Chiko, as we remember, maybe it depends, of course, where you are at home. So if the floor is too hard for your knees, don't do this exercise. If you can do it, if you are in your bedroom or anything that is soft, you can continue and do this movement. So what we do is you're sitting on your knees, make sure that your toes are active and you're sitting relaxed. I try to show you my knees, because that would be nice. So your toes are active, your hands are on your knees. Try to open up, look forward, not down, just look forward. And then we do the Chiko. And the Chiko goes like this. One knee is going up. Make sure that your ankles are all together all the time. And then place your knee down. So you go up, again, the ankles together, and then down. Up, together, down. I'll try to show you from a different angle. So you go from here, your knee is up. Make sure that your ankle is closing the gap, and then down. Try to land softly on your knees. So not like this, but try to land softly. 1, 2. And keep your arms on your knees. Okay, let's do this together. Depending on your space and depending on your level, you can do 3 or 5 times forwards. And if you like, you can also do the back one. So you can also say, I go back. I'm not going to explain it very well. I just show you. This is for the kids who are more advanced. you can play with them. I'm going to show you the front one. Yes? So we're doing it together. So he's going up, closing the gap with your ankles, and down. 1, 2, 1. So this is 3. One more is 4. And now we have to turn because we are. Now we're going to 5. Closing, down, up, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so those are the Chiko.
Okay, before we continue with the class, if you have some stories, please take them because we'll probably need them to show you something and it will be helping you during the next part of the class. You have half a minute to find them. Meanwhile, Anne will do a little dance. So no, just make sure you have something like the flip-flops we can use during the class.
If not, shoes are fine too. It's just make sure you have like a pair of shoes or flip-flops, doesn't matter.
Yeah. Okay, I'll put them aside. First, I'll continue with the Kamai. Do you know which fellow Kamai? No. Okay, about the Kamai, the most important part is that you're never facing your opponent like this. Because if your opponent is my sister, you're in trouble because here she can kick you in the nuts right away. So always look at it like a blade. You shouldn't be open to it. You should be in the middle. So here I'm protecting all my intestines here by moving a little to the side. Then I'll turn my hips, and when I'm here, my hips are forward. My Kamai is the same as the Tenkan. So my weight is a little bit more forward than backwards because if I'm here, I'm leaning too much to my back. It's too hard to respond to her action. So I'll be here. And the thing is, if she's pushing me, I should be fine. Not only when she's pushing, but also when she's trying to pull here, I should be fine. And my back foot is straight, so it's not here. Yeah, the mother's done. It shouldn't be like that. I should be able to hold her here, just to show you guys it's straight. It's not bending. So I'll be straight here. Yeah. From there we can work. And as I said before, with the lines, when she's attacking, the first move I'll do is getting out of the line. Not the first move, texting my friends, she's attacking me. No, first move is getting out of the line to do something. Here I can go to a Imanage, I can go to Sokona, I can do many other different techniques, but I need to be out of the line. And technique. So here, time to get your flip-flops.
So you're placing the flip-flops like someone is standing there. Ado is standing in place for the flip-flops. So place them in front of you so you know where someone is attacking you. Yeah. Put your hand in front. We are standing in Kahoot Kamai. So we are got to.
That's my fault.
It's building the tension. Okay, so we're standing on the line. And what we will do is we are moving aside. We're moving to the back side of the partner. And we make a triangle with the feet. So this is 1, this is 2.
Sorry.
Okay, we're placing a little bit. So this is 1. The feet is number 1. Feet number 2. And where I'm standing is place number 3. Yeah, so we are making a triangle, as you can see. Yeah, I hope you can see it. If not, I will show you. This is 1. This is number 2. And me, I'm standing at number 3. So we're making this angle. Yeah.
Let me put it this way, more visual. So this is the triangle and is
Standing
talking
here.
about.
Yeah. So this is what we do. So we're standing in front of the partner here in a good kamae. Then we're moving aside to this place. And then just for now, we're going to sit down on our knees. Yeah. Make sure that the hands stays low. So when you're sitting, don't point up your fingers, just keep it low. So one more. So like here. So 1. Keep your hand low, and you sit down. If you like, you can now practice as well. So I'm going to show you a couple of times. If you still don't understand how it works, just watch and then try it just a second later. If you already know how to do it, just follow me. Yes? It doesn't have to be quick. Just try to do it well. Yeah? So make sure you have a good kamae. Now, we start all together. We are moving aside. Keep your hand low. And now, bend your knees so you can sit down.
Probeer het opnieuw.
1. So, move aside. You can check the angle if you're on the right spot. And then you go down. I will show you one more time for the people who still don't understand what we're doing. We'll make it a little bit different angle so you can see us. So the partner is like the flip-flops. 1, 2, me, there will be 3. Okay? So this is what we're doing. Sideways, hand stays low, and we are sitting down. Yeah. So what we're doing is taking the balance of the partner. So we're learning the correct movement, correct position to take the balance of the partner. Here. Yeah. And that we can do very easily by making the triangle. So we do a couple of times. Now on the other side, if you did on the right side, now you go to the left. Yes. So now again. From here, left foot is in front in this way. Then move aside. Check your position. Make the triangle. Hand low. And sit down. Just follow me. If you can go quicker, you go quicker. It's fine. If it's still too difficult, you go slower. Just look at what we're doing. So the hands goes down. Make sure you have a triangle and you sit on your knees. Last time. 1, 2. I can't see you, but I'm sure everyone is doing great. Now we're going to the technique. Yeah?
So when your partner has a solid posture, a solid kamae, it's very hard to just take her balance point here. You also need this hand, the other spare hand. That's for the tenchinage. So we move this way. She's almost breaking her balance, but not enough to fall. So I'll move this hand up and down. So once we're here, if I just rush into it, she has the great solid posture, I cannot break. So what I'll need to do is the hand taking her balance, as she said, the triangle point, then move upward and down. Don't forget to make a step forward. We can do this without her as well. So yeah, you can leave the flip-flops. So it's 1, out, in, and that's the technique. Usually it's easier with a partner. So 1, taking the balance point, then step forward and throw. 2 more on this side. 1, 2, and throw. A slight variation on this is Sumio Toshi. Or should we do this a few
Just
more
a few
times?
more times.
All right, a few more times. So left foot to front. First, move your front feet, then back foot. And if you can check my angles of my footwork here too, I'll end up on the same line with my front foot. So it feels much more natural when you do it together. So 1, 2. Yeah. To make a variation on this one is Sumiyotoshi. Yeah. So here I move out of the line. Instead of throwing here, I move downward and I'll try. So here I move out. I keep her at one arm's length. Then I'll move to my knees and throw. So I'll smack her off her feet. One more time. So 1, grab her attention and move down. So you use the same triangle place here. If you're not at the same place and you're just moving here, she will be in front of you kicking your ass instead of I kick her. So 1, 2. So without partner, it's practically the same. Only my hand raised up and then cut to the feet. Make sure you open up your arms. That's actually the hardest part of the whole technique. So moving out, 1, 2, 3. And don't jump in to the ground. So 1, 2, 3. So 1. Don't forget to do this at one movement. 2, 3. So last time. 1, 2, 3. Now we're combining those two. And we'll have, I think, 3 or 4 minutes where we can do it all together. First do Tenshine, then Sumiyotoshi. So first Tenshine, left foot first. All together now. 1, 2, and 3. Right side, moving front foot first. 1, going up, 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 and down. 2. Left foot to the side, up, 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 and throw. 3. Right foot. 1, up, up, up. 3, 4. Then Sumiyotoshi, same movement. 1, close together, and drop down to your knees. So here, right foot in front, move to the side, but keep the arm's length. This is the balancing point, move down. 2. Other side, nice and here. 1, 2, 3. Don't lean in too much, otherwise you can kiss the floor. You will kiss the floor. So 1, 2, 3, 4. What? We are.
So it's a little bit strange if we are, doing these movements all by ourselves, right? I mean, luckily the dojo are starting opening up again. But it is good to notice what your movement is. So if you are slowing down, if you are looking to the lines, where are you placing your foot? Where are you throwing someone? That's nice to do, when you are doing these Zoom classes. But it's better, of course, when you this is better. Of course, it's nice if you can practice with a partner because the partner are giving you feedback. If you are not in the right position, you will stay standing still, right? So you will not fall down. Like Edo already told you, you have to go off the line. If you're still on the line and you are not correct or moving correctly, then you will notice because then somehow you will feel a little punch or they throw you off the line. So that's nice when you have a partner.
Don't forget about the sensei because a sensei gives you feedback for things you haven't seen before. So if you're bending during the Irimi Tenkan or during the Tenkan, you move this, it's not something you're capable of seeing yourself because you're so into your moving, and you forget about the 20 points we talked about, but the most important one you forget. That's why you have a sensei giving you feedback as well. So it's not just the uke, but also the sensei giving you visual feedback.
So this is a little bit extra promotion when the dojo opens. Come back to the dojo.
Yes.
But I think everybody is looking forward to practicing in the dojo and on the mats together. So I don't have to sit, but it's nice to know why we are practicing normally together. Now we have a little last part for this training, and this training is a Kahoot. I'm not sure if you American people also know Kahoot, but if not, it's like a quiz online. So what you need to do is find a cell phone, and then my brother will tell you how you can join this for the quiz.
So maybe I can show you this URL. Let me share screen. Desktop one, share. I hope that would be mine. Okay. Meanwhile, you can get your phone and go to the next URL. You go to kahoot.it. So kahoot.it. And it's loading the game pin. The game pin is 760348. So go to kahoot.it. I don't know if I can share my screen now. Here, it should. Otherwise, here is the chat. Kahoot.it. So there you go, and use the game pin 76. Game pin is this. Is 760348. It's a short quiz. Let's check if you paid a good amount of attention. And it's waiting for players. So we go to, I'll show you to this screen, Kahoot. Then you fill in the 760348. We prepared a short quiz of 6 questions. And to start, so you have 10 more seconds, otherwise we'll end up too late. Okay. And you'll see, Okay, here we go. So the first question of today is, a good kamae is it A, an active posture, ready to move? Or is it B, a defensive posture or making eye contact? Which one do you think is correct?
I can't say, right?
No, using my phone, right?
Yeah.
Way to go. A good posture is an active posture, so you're always ready to move. So next question. What's the first thing you do when you get attacked? Is it stinging? Can't touch this? Is it bowing to the attacker or sending a quick text to your best friend or moving out of the line of the attack? So is it saying can touch this, bow to the attacker, send a quick yes, send a quick text to your friend. No, it's moving out of the line. Ja, de kleur was enger. Next question. Well, halfway there. So how can you find your uke's balancing point? Is it red, making a square? Is it blue, pushing someone? Is it yellow, by asking sensei? Or is it green, by finding the triangle? Still waiting? I know it's quite hard. So how can you find an uke's balancing point? Is it red, by making a square? Blue, by pushing someone? Yellow, by asking sensei? Or green, finding the triangle? We have left 20 seconds. And it's green. It's finding the right triangle. So how do you know the right distance to move off the line? Is 1 tatami enough for it? Is it blue, the length of the size of the uke? Is it orange, the arm's length? Or is it green, when the partner can kiss you, you're too close? So once again, how do you know the right distance to move off the line? Is it 1 tatami enough, red? Is it blue, length size of the uke? Or is it the arm's length on yellow? Or is it when the partner can kiss you, you're too close? That's green. Of course, it's the arm's length. So almost the last question. What do you need an uke for? Somebody to talk to during training for red? Is it blue, to brainstorm about a technique? Is it orange, to talk with somebody, to play with, sorry? Or is it green, the physical feedback? So why do you need an uke for? Is it red, to talk somebody to during training? Is it blue, to brainstorm about a technique? Is it yellow, is it to play with? Or for the green one, physical feedback? Yeah, that was a tough question, wasn't it? Yes, it's for physical feedback. So, sensei still on top. Last question of today. So the best part of this training was red, the fact that it was in English and not in Dutch. Was it blue, doing this quiz? Or was it yellow, the Aiki Jenga? Or green, all the above? So what was the best part of this training? All the above. Thank you, guys. Love you. So this is, and the winner is, let me think. No, the third one is Shado. Second one is SS. And the winner is Sensei, whoever the Sensei is. Okay. So this was our class. I don't know if there are any more announcements, or otherwise we'll first bow out and then listen to the announcements. Yeah.
I think
I'll go ahead and make an announcement here before you all bow out. Thank you so much for class. That was wonderful. Today is the last Zoom Aikido Kids class for our year-long series, and we're so glad to go out on a great note. Next week's class is an adults class, and the poster, Sylvie, the poster is not going up. So next week's class is all teachers from Latin America. There we go. Enrique Insua, Kim Rochelle, and Adriana Yanis for next week's adult class. Thank you so much for coming. And senseis, would you please bow us out?
Yes. Thank you all.
Thank you very much.
See you next time, I hope.
I hope so too. Have fun.
Bye-bye.